Hey everybody, what's up? You know, of all places, and of all places, I read this. I read this over at the Sega forums. It seems that Ian Flynn apparently, I guess maybe I'm not reading too much. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe these people are reading too much into this. But it seems that, and I'll provide a link down below. You guys can look at this yourself. But I guess it seems that 252, the solicits, if you will, the preview description, if you will, basically is, I guess, rubbing people the wrong way or something. I don't know what it is. I mean, what could it be that's rubbing them the wrong way? Oh, maybe it's the fact that they're talking about the fate of Sally. A fate that pretty much we already know. Yeah. You see, apparently, it seems Ian, I guess, is a fan of Sally's. I mean, obviously, that's not a surprise. I mean, what person isn't a fan of the character? Not saying there are a lot, but you get my idea. Get what I'm saying? But what's really bugging people about Ian is Ian's more focused on, and I guess this is what really bugs him. It's like Ian's more focused on remaining with his Bumble King form, his message board there, and listening to what the people have to say there, instead of visiting the other sites like he should, I guess, in the eyes of some, and hearing what others have to say. But is that true? Is Ian Flynn more focused on his Bumble King message board and his followers on his Bumble King message board than he is those at the other Sonic related sites? Now, he has gone obviously on record and said that the Bumble King forums and the site of Mobius section there is the official Sonic the Hedgehog comic book message board. Yeah. Apparently he's gone on record and saying that. Now, this is going on for almost, I don't know, 5 pages, 8 pages or something like that on this topic. And apparently, I guess something, I don't know if it's because of the fate of Sally going to be determined in 252, which obviously a lot of people already know. But I guess what gets them is the fact that Ian, I mean, I don't know what's really caused them to get under this, it's caused Ian to get under the skin. I mean, if you take time out and read this thing, it'll probably be expanded by more pages by now, by the time you listen to this. Um, a lot of folks are not, I guess, not too thrilled about what's going on in the comic or something. I mean, not too thrilled about what's going on in the comic, but I'm not too thrilled about the fact that Ian only listens to those at his Bumble King forums. And what really irritates people about that, and I can tell you from experience, is if you say something wrong or you do something wrong, you're going to get punished for it. You're either going to suspend it for for a time duration of maybe a week or so, or you're going to get banned. So, it makes people wonder. It makes people wonder. What exactly. You know, why. And again, I don't know honestly, folks, because I can't even comprehend this. People are getting really unwound by this. It's like they don't like the fact. They don't like the fact that Ian. I guess what irritates fans is Ian does not visit other message boards and have to and read up and listen to what they have to say. I mean, I'm sure he does. I mean, he obviously communicates through DeviantArt, but it's like to them he doesn't really primarily focus. Okay, so come on. I mean, I guess to them they would think, well, if Ian started a topic here that's similar to his topics at the Bumble King forums, maybe he'll listen. But he doesn't do that, and I think that's what ticks a lot of fans off. I'm not too sure. You know, and again, how this, and again, I read this, I'm reading this, and I still don't get what really has ticked the fans off. I mean, is it because of what 252's talking about? I mean, some fans have said that Sonic and Tails are not even near the Tails doll when this whole situation happened. What's going on, kind of deal. You know, So, one person says that Ian isn't as limited as people think he is just because Sega tells him what to use and what not to use. Well, that's what he wants to say anyway. Basically, this person's saying that Ian has come out and said, hey, with the exception of Sega telling me, you could do this and you could do that, I'm hands on. I can do whatever I want. I can, be unlimited, for as much as I want. With a few exceptions here and there. And according to this person, that's what he wants to say. In other words, that's what he wants to tell you. He wants you to believe. So and you gotta realize this is the Sega forum, so apparently you're gonna have some very biased and unbiased people, but still it's like, I can kind of understand that, if you're writing a comic, that you should at least visit all potential official, if not unofficial, websites and message boards to see what other fans, readers, and subscribers have to say, so you can get an idea of what they like and they don't like. Don't just stick to one message board. I mean, if you could, I mean, to me, it's like if he can message and talk about things on DeviantArt, he can do it at other sites. And again, like I said, apparently not a lot of fans are too thrilled with what he's doing. But again, I'll provide a link here because even I can't comprehend, why they're so pissed off. You know, I mean, it sounds like they feel that he's gonna just that he's just doing the whole Sonic Sally thing again, or the Son Alley, whatever you want to call them together. Um, yeah, he's just doing it, because he's a fan of it. And yeah, he is a fan, but it's like I said one time, either on screen or in audio, and even in text, I believe. The reason we constantly get Sonic and Sally is because basically it's the alternative that we have to wanting to have something like Sonic and Blaze or Sonic and Amy. I mean, pretty much, according to Ian Flynn, Sega has made it official that, you know, Sonic's not in love with Amy. Sonic's not in love with Blaze. That Amy can chase Sonic all she wants. She's never going to be with him. So, and I guess the primary thing they're looking at is the fact that I guess they're afraid that after 252 we're going to go back to the same old formula we had before, with a few slight altered changes to the world that they're in, and probably to the characters themselves. I mean, again, I can understand how they feel. I mean, yes, I am a Sally fan. I'm a fan of Sally. Don't get me wrong about that. But it's like, you know, it's like, what's the big deal? You know, what is? I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, is it because Ian hasn't visited these forums and said, okay, what do you guys want to see? Maybe that's it. I don't know. You know, is it because Ian's not just coming out and speaking truths and giving us a straight talk about what's really going on and why he's doing certain things? I mean, I don't really know, folks. I mean, it's really, I mean, it's really kind of it's really kind of crazy when you think about it. But again, is Ian just so the question is, should Ian visit other Sonic message boards and sites and hear what other fans have to say instead of just being on his, instead of primarily focusing on his? I mean, right now this is up to 18 pages, so let me know what you guys think below. I mean, let me know what you guys think below. And that was my dog in the background. But let me know what you guys think below. You know, tell me what you guys think. Do you think he should visit other message boards and hear what other people have to say? Or do you think he should primarily stick to his Bumble King form? Because apparently, according to some people, you go there and you don't support him or whatever, you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. But let me know what you guys think. Comment below, and I'll talk to y'all later. And again, that was my dog in the background.